What up, Ski, and welcome to Bar Vibes with Bryson Forth, giving out raw reaction and interacting with the masses. No subject is safe. You hear the people and the noises, but that's the point. We still people without the people. What is the point? Embracing vibrations. It's crazy because it's quote unquote the off season for football, but there's a lot of things whether it's hockey or baseball or basketball. We'll get into that in a second. But I got to talk about the fact that we've been defending, this whole A.J. Brown thing. He's gone. He's gone. And it is what it is. I think like in 10, 15 years, somebody might write a book. Jalen Hurts. But something is going on. And it's just time to break the ties and head on out. I think that the front office knows that, coaching staff knows that. More importantly, the players knows, and they've been speaking about it. Go look at the BG interview when he was like, sometimes it's just not always personal. And, if it was personal, it is what it is, but he's going to get out of here. And my biggest takeaway from this is that people forget that the Eagles have a Devontae Smith. Who's Devontae Smith, you say? Super Bowl champion? Heisman Trophy winner? You forgot about him? Hate to see it. I don't. He's still on the team. So you give him a good slot receiver. You give him a good X, which I think that Hollywood Brown is, or even Elijah Moore, all on one-year deals. They're okay.
Do you not realize that our offense is basically almost damn near similar?
Yes.
It's only like a couple pieces that are
I'm 100% aware of that.
Still want to be an Eagle.
He sure does. And
He might be if he gets fired this year.
Dexter Lawrence getting traded to the Bengals. They traded the 10th overall pick to the Giants for Dexter Lawrence. If you don't know who Dexter Lawrence is, he is a defensive tackle who will create a wall for you. They call him Sexy Dexy. I don't call him Sexy Dexy. That's just, but if you look at his dance when he gets sacks, pretty fire. Now, the biggest thing is, do they want to protect Joe Burrow? You get all this draft capital, but the most important player in your team is your quarterback. And you go out and give up your 10th overall pick for a defensive player? Kind of weird. I get it. You want to be dominant on at least one side of the ball. But you went out and signed T. Higgins and God damn it. Why is his name escaping me right now? The other receiver for the Bengals, Jamar Chase. Why would you not prioritize the fact that you need an O lineman? You went out and spent your 10th overall pick, not like in the second round, like the 10th overall pick on a defensive lineman. I hope it works out for them, but I know Joe Burrow looked at his phone and saw that and threw it across the room. Fuck off. The man tore his ACL because he didn't have any protection. It's crazy. Wild. The NFL draft starts on Thursday. My team has the 23rd overall pick. They got to go O-line. I hope so. I really do. And mock drafts are crazy because you don't know what trades are going to be made, who's going to be signed. It is what it is. This was the first time since 2008 since all the Philly teams have made the playoffs. And that's mostly because of the Flyers. Phillies have been holding it down. not winning anything. Eagles have been holding it down, 2 chips, and so kudos to them. And I'll get into the Flyers in a second. Basketball, wow. You get multiple blowouts, including the Sixers, missing like 43 layups. No one's making their free throws. You're not going to get Joel Embiid back. I'm sorry. I'm an optimist. I get it. I wish we could, but they're not going to. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Stop being there. And it's just not going to happen. You get the Rockets and the Lakers. I couldn't have told you that the Lakers are going to beat the Rockets in the first game, but then you get KD out. Apparently he banged knees with somebody. And hey, listen, I've been there before. That shit fucking hurts. It fucking hurts. The Lakers go in and then they beat the Rockets without KD, Luka, or Austin Reeves in the game. And you get Luke Kennard with 27 points. I don't know if a lot of people know this. Luke Kennard has the most points as a high school basketball player, and that's over LeBron James. That's over LeBron James. He played for Luke Kennard played for LeBron's AAU team, so they know he knows who he is. LeBron knows who Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard can score. He could put it in a bucket. Suns have no chance over the Thunder. 0 chance. Absolutely not. I don't even have to expound on that. They just don't. It's just a fun time for the Suns. And then the Hawks steal a game off the Knicks in the Garden. CJ McCollum mixing everybody up. The last 2 minutes, he put multiple people on skates. I'm talking fadeaway minis, corner three. Put the team on his back, and then you get Mikal Bridges. Hey, appreciate you, my guy.
Love you, man.
Absolutely. Have a good day, man. And so you get the Knicks going back to Atlanta 1-1. You get a win in the Garden. Mikal Bridges had a chance to win the game, didn't do it. Sure, Brunson had 30 and 10. Shout out to you can't argue 30 and 10. Wemby winning Depoy as well deserved, and then goes and wins the game. On the road. Spurs are they are to be reckoned with. And you get the Magic beating the Pistons. Magic in the play-in game goes to the Pistons. There's never been a first overall seed to not lead in a game. And the Pistons just so did that. Magic pulled it out. Pows. I'm not saying that the Pistons are not going to, beat the Magic in the series, but you can't open up the series at home and lose. That's not good. Not good at all. So you get the Phillies tonight, and I'm sorry, this is the Phillies. You get the Sixers tonight. You get the Cavs, who are up 2-0 tomorrow. They're the Cavs dynamic with Spida and Harden. It's turning out to be really good. He had Spida had 30, James Harden had 28. They're gonna get out of the series with no problem. There's a lot of blowouts in these games, and I don't know why people didn't think that this was gonna happen, because the cutoff from the 10th team to the 11th team, 10 games. What are we talking about here? But if we're talking baseball, the Phillies are missing an identity. They don't hit well. I'll take another one. Nux. Their pitching is top tier, but not the best. And you're in a division where the Mets are losing 11 straight. These are the moments where you have to go on a run, and not doing that. I hate to say it, and I don't like to talk about people's jobs. Somebody in the Phillies coaching staff, and I'm not even going to say front office, but maybe, needs to be fired. Something needs to change before it gets out of hand. And that's just a fact. We get into the random things. The Premier League. Arsenal, as Arsenal does, are bottling winning championships. They lost back-to-back weeks winning championships, and then you go and let Man City just absolutely dominate you. This could be potentially the fourth time that Arsenal finishes second in the Premier League, not winning a championship. Never has happened before. There is a song about Arsenal being second. I want you to know that. Go look it up. I'm not going to sing it because I don't give a shit. Because Liverpool made sure that they kept themselves in the top 5. Shout out to Mo Salah, running down the wing, Salah, la la, the Egyptian king. And then you get Verge in the 96th minute, putting his big ponytail on the back of that dome to make sure we don't lose that Merseyside derby. Good for them. Up the Reds. Just make sure we make the Champions League. Everything will be all right. They said that there's no tailgating in the World Cup. If you think that you can tell Phillies fans that they can't tailgate in their own stadiums, you're wrong. Apparently, they're giving people who are taking the tram or SEPTA on trains for free transportation. Good for you. You're still not going to let them tailgate. It's stupid. Diana Rossini, everybody knows this story at this point. She resigned. Apparently today, Mike Vrabel said he has had to have some very difficult conversations with people. Yeah, you're probably talking to your wife like, why the fuck are you in Sedona, 200 miles away from where you were supposed to be, getting photographed with some lady that's not me? That's neither here nor there. If it happened, it happened. The man's been married for 20 years, and she's been bashing her husband for so long. Hey, listen. If it happened, it happened. I don't know. Who knows? Roman Reigns wins WrestleMania over CM Punk. I don't follow wrestling as much as I used to. I hear it, every now and again. Shout out to him, I guess. If you watch baseball, the tag-out rule, right? So if you have you're on your second strike, right? You swing, but the catcher doesn't catch it. You have to tag him. No, this high school team in a championship game does not tag him. All the players are running around. The umpires is standing there like, yep, that's a run. That's a run. They're all celebrating. You lost. Learn the rules of your game if you're going to be playing these games. It's simple. It is very simple. That's a tough way to fucking go. I got a lot of things to do with my lady. Our inspections tomorrow, which is very exciting. Close very soon. Love who you love and make sure it's about how you feel and not about how things are going. You could literally be like, oh my gosh, we did this, we did that, we did this, we did that. But how do you actually feel? when you go to bed, when you're talking during the day. It's about how you feel when things are not going the best. It's important. Big ups to the first day. Stay focused and be great. Take a sip. I got offered another fucking shirt today. I'm trying to get rid of shirts. The thing is, go Birds. Up the Phils. Let's go Reds. I'm fired up. Enjoy your weekend.